Welcome everyone, we are the Grin brothers, and we are continuing our playthrough of Project Zero Maiden of Blackwater. As Raphael hopes to dry off.
I'm not.
You're just going to wing it.
Well, no, it's not.
By the way, there are a couple of tough fights up ahead. Luckily not until you get to the... Oh, come on doggies, we've just started again! Not until you get to the next part of...
Shush!
He was in front of its knees. He's the statement. The knees are the weak point! The 3 pillars collapsed and 5 more took their place. All Mount Hankami came in power, one the Black Water could not overcome. So long as Mount Hankami stands, the Black Water shall never again overflow.
Oh, you did a pretty bold job of that. Is there anything? No.
Open the war gate, match the photo. Okay.
How do I open the water gate? Just...
yeah, I think you've matched the photo. Well, a photo of the water gate being open, I guess. So I guess it's going back to that boat.
I assume the boat is the right place.
So that'd be just down here.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Well, at least this one can't poison you. So,
yeah, and I've fought her plenty of times. Alright. Couldn't counter her.
What's that weird, creepy facial expression thing? Because the way her jaw unhinged there kind of looked like that.
What, a Hugo?
Yeah.
Don't think it's quite that.
But yeah, in the last episode, Ruffy mentioning him having work reminded me that I have a new job, and then I didn't have a new job. I'm as confused as you all are. So, I went for a job interview a couple of weeks ago. I applied for a part-time retail job, Christmas sort of retail job.
Yeah.
A big store. I'm not going to mention names just in case they do end up sort of calling me, you know. I mean, I don't think our videos are popular enough to slander them in any way. I'm a plane, wee!
Good dodge. That's just how a real professional dodges attacks.
Again, first time dodger. But, and I got called for an interview for it. And was then sort of constantly told in the interview by the manager there, yeah, I don't believe in temporary jobs. This will be a permanent job I'm offering you here. Hey, you'd be really good in a warehouse job. Have you considered working in a warehouse? And I was like, I'm not sure this was the job I was applying for. And he was kind of like, no, down. I was like, I'm really wanting to work experience retail. Warehouse, he wrote down. And, you know, I think I'd be more comfortable with a part-time, permanent, full-time. And it's like, are you listening to me? I'm just feeling.
Where's the paddle for the boat?
Yuri has to do it by hand. I don't know, maybe the ghosts help her out. You know,
yeah, ghost goes for a friendly push.
Yeah.
God, someone needs to put a lighthouse up in here. This is dangerous.
I have no idea what that is at the back there. That just seeming void.
It's the void.
Shrine of the Water. Well, Shrine on the Water.
Shrine on the water.
I always turn around really quickly when I see that thingy in an exposure shot, and it rarely is. You know,
that's why I don't react.
Yeah, you just take the opposite approach to it. Yeah, but then I left. I got a phone call. I told I'd get a phone call from like Saturday to Monday. Didn't get a phone call. Went to work with Dad per usual in the on and off job I do have. And then I got a phone call on Tuesday saying that they were offering the counter job. You know, the firm one I initially applied for. And that they'd call me for an induction, to schedule an induction day on Friday. I never got that call. So I phoned up again and asked, and he goes, "Oh, the office manager's only in there for mornings only. I'll tell him in the morning, next morning." I never got another phone call.
Who lights all these
candles? I'd assume well, to be fair, there's a bunch of ghosts which have fire staff, so...
Yeah, but does their fire work on physical objects?
Well, their fire's apparently wet, so...
Wouldn't they burn all the trees down?
You're physical, and you're physical, and fire hurts you.
I assume they're not hurting my body, though. They're hurting my soul.
Mm. But you're soulless, Raph.
I am, but this
yeah.
ain't.
And I was going to say a joke, but... I mean, you may have already figured it out, but... I was going to say a joke about one of the characters in regards to souls, but... But yeah, so...
Alright.
I apparently got a job, then lost a job. Then sort of... it's so confusing. Like, Ravi here, half-assed even getting his own job, but he seems to be very secure in it.
Apparently, for some reason.
So secure that they'll sometimes just randomly give him extra hours.
Lady, I just wanted to pick up that item.
And no, not another one of these. I mean, I knew I encountered one of them before, but I was hoping it was a random one. Why can't they just continue to use that attack where, not the sophisticated poisoning with the hand sort of flung past their head, more just the sort of... I imagine they are coughing whilst doing it as well.
I don't think they are.
Yeah, just their clumsy sort of fall towards you.
Clumsy?
Clumsy. Oh, that was...
Clumsy is not a word.
Ignoring my disappointment, because, it's not a huge loss, the Christmas retail job. I just wanted it for experience so that I could improve my jobs getting one of my T jobs that I've been applying for. Because everyone who's sort of been getting the jobs previously have had experience. So...
Attack me. Okay.
Oh, don't worry, it's their weakest attack, so...
I couldn't shoot in time. I kind of deserved that, to be fair.
Ah, nuts. Just gonna have to blast them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And then...
Try and...
I was about to say, this would be the point where I'd use a stronger film.
That should have killed her.
Could have been the distance.
No, she's
there
dead.
she's dead. So she should... Oh, you can still fail answer for it. So that should kill you when she's dead. In theory. There we go. Dear gosh, I thought it was automatic, not,
You apparently have to wait for the entire death animation.
Damn, that poison is harsh.
Tell me about it. This is my, 8th.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I went
Oh, wow, that was a fucking encounter!
I'm so glad I went with the healing lens as my main strategy.
I think the healing lens would have saved me.
It made the final boss fight a bit of a drag because I couldn't do much damage. Well, you've basically stuck primarily the crush lens. I used 3 different lenses.
I'm going to get a terrible rank in this level.
No, you've never done.
No, because I've used too many healing items.
Yeah, that might have negated
I'm not going to get any points from it.
And
it's, for whatever reason...
There are doors behind you as well.
There's not really anywhere to collect items in this map.
I think there's a few up ahead.
Maybe at the beginning I could have.
Oh, as in the entire level, you mean?
Yeah, the whole level.
Yeah. Yeah, if you went behind you, you could have grabbed some.
Yeah.
That little area you've never explored.
But I didn't expect it to be...
Well, to be fair, it's almost the end of the game.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be this relentless, though.
I mean, there's this level, but to be fair, you had a much easier time going through the shrine than I initially did. This difficulty was basically close, although harder though. It was closer to the difficulty I had with that first time going through the shrine.
Yeah,
but you blitzed through it.
You complaining about difficulty spikes?
Yeah, again, it's your poor luck, I feel, because I didn't have... this difficulty was closer to what I had the first time I went into that shrine.
I can't even run away from some of these fights.
I've been in... Yeah, that's also a thing. I never ran away from a single fight.
I've been in similar situations where it's like here's 4 enemies.
Yeah,
Die.
But yeah, it's funny, talking about klutzes, though. Just whilst I was uploading today's video, I ended up seeing a Tumblr post, and it was someone commenting, goes, "Have I ever told anyone about the time I lost my fiance to the world's biggest klutz?" And everyone's like, "What? What?" It's like, well, I used to have a roommate. I think his name was like Joe or Steve, well, he was like the klutziest guy you could ever meet. And now, this is real life, so it's not that funny when you think about it, because I've never known a guy who broke his arm twice in 1 week, but in 1 year, but he managed it. And he'd get hurt from all sorts of things, just walking into him and stuff like that, falling downstairs and all that. And well, my fiance and I, we were in the room, and we were kissing at the time, and he walked in, and he tried to quickly sort of go out of the room because he didn't want to disturb us, and he ended up tripping and smashing his face. Against a coffee table in the room. It apparently damaged his eye so much that they had to replace it. So he had a fake prosthetic eye.
Oh.
And my fiance, she felt bad for basically saying that we effectively we kind of caused the accident in a sense, and so she sort of took it upon herself to nurse him back to health, take care of him for a bit. And during this time, I think he called the effect Nightingale effect.
Yeah. And
basically, they fell in love, and one day suddenly they left no word together, sort of eloped together, and I had no note or no idea where they were, because I realised I didn't know my roommate very well. I never really even knew his hobbies or where he lived. So yeah, my fiance was stolen from by Cotton Eye Joe.
Is that a real story?
I don't know if it was, but
if that's a real story, it's shitty of both people.
Yeah.
Like, I struggle to find it funny just because it's generally a shitty thing to do to someone.
I think the funniness is how outlandish it is.
Well, yeah, but it's shitty. Like, if someone did that to you, you'd be angry. I would.
Well, yeah.
Like...
But again, the humour in things is tragedy.
True.
It's there was that famous saying, which is comedy is someone falling down a manhole and dying. Tragedy is getting a paper cut. Something along those lines. The outlandishness is funny.
Yeah.
But the minor thing is surprisingly serious.
Yeah, I guess it's situational. I mean, I do agree that comedy...
I'm just going to say that is poor timing to encounter a random enemy. You'd think they could at least, be close to the waist when they're about to do that attack.
You think it'd at least...
They kind of just zip down.
I think it would at least give me an option to dodge or fatal frame like that.
So, let's see. As I was, I guess you're a little bit busy because these are some tricky fights. So I was going to sort of ask.
I'm almost dead.
Oh,
so
okay. So I won't let you have you talk because you can. I know you can talk about later because you've actually got Ultra Sun.
Yes.
So you've always got that to talk about. So feel free to decide to chip in with that whenever you want to.
I plan to.
But
I'm trying not to die. So.
Another thing I was going to mention last episode, but ran out of time to. Yeah, I was checking on the Xbox One for the Xbox avatars, because they gave it an update and all. They still haven't given it much prominence on the screen. Might as well heal up a bit.
I don't really have much of a choice, do I? Oh, I've got more stuff in my collection.
You got a lot of stuff. It's all the notes that you haven't bothered reading.
Well, no time like the present to ignore it.
Oh, good. No, I thought you were going to say no time like the present, just read it. The whole episode is just us looking through all these notes. You finally going through all the lore.
Don't tempt fate.
Well, at least that time it made sense while you get fully wet. You're getting knocked down into the water.
I was already fully wet.
Oh. To be fair, for me it was raining when I did this. That might be the next time, though. in the final level.
Shoot.
Oh.
Yes, touch the floor. God damn.
Yeah, so I ended up checking online on the Xbox store for Xbox Avatar items. They still haven't given it much prominence, like putting it on the main screen or having a character there or anything, which would have been the logical thing to do.
Alright, fight me. No.
No.
Fight me? Question mark?
What? Are you hold on.
Where's the boss fight?
Are you telling me? You know the boss from that previous area?
Was that her?
No, the boss from when you had to save Miyu from the box.
Yeah.
Don't tempt fate here. I fought her here.
The water lady with the real big dress.
Yes. I guess the game's deciding to forgive you. Just, we've made him suffer enough.
But I want to fight her. I need to touch her.
I never did. Both fights, I knocked her over the edge. Huh.
Well,
Check the map, see with...
I'm here.
Yeah.
I don't know, this looks like a pretty...
I mean, I went all around that back area, but you've had terrible luck so far and are fully wet, so I'm not sure if you
looks like
want...
a boss fight.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to tempt fate by going around the back there,
God,
exploring.
no, I don't want to tempt fate.
Don't worry, there's more than one boss. But you didn't encounter the other boss.
So there's one boss.
Yeah, wow. Doors were a bit too eager to close behind you.
So where I'm going to encounter her in like a room where you can't even move. Well, a reliquary usually means there's a fight.
These are always a good sign, aren't they?
What? I assume those are talismans? They're kind of like little fat people.
Should we end the episode here and open it up on
Sure.
the inevitable boss fight? Even when there's a reliquary there.
Yeah, I know there's a fight. So,
Once again, I didn't finish the Xbox Avatar conversation.
Wow, what an unexpected turn of events. A reliquary in an open, spacious room leads to a fight. Who would have ever guessed?
Yeah. Well then. Cheer, everyone.
See you in a bit.